Am I the asshole for announcing the reason why I didn't invite my brother to my wedding and exposing him to the entire family? Ready?
I'm ready.
I, male 30, got married 2 weeks ago. I was married before, but it ended after I found out that my older brother, Thomas, who's 34, got involved with my first wife. It was devastating because we were close and had a great relationship. I also helped him so much while he was struggling, and seeing how he repaid me hurts to this very day. I stopped talking to him, and mom and dad forced me to keep it a secret, and because I was too weak to argue with him, I just kept my own distance.
Thomas is the reason why it is he and the first wife break up, because Thomas was basically the owner man.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Stop talking to him. Then I met my wife now. My family loved and embraced her as their own. Mom and dad treat her like a queen, which helped repair and solidify my relationship with them. However, as the wedding was approaching, they told me they expected me to invite Thomas.
Why?
I of course refused, but they kept guilting me about what the relatives and other guests would think and say when they don't see Thomas there. I fought with them about it till the day of the wedding. Turned out they'd invited him behind my back, and I found out and stopped them in time. They came to the wedding looking pissed, asking what we were going to tell people when they asked about Thomas. I told them I'd take care of it. And what I did was take a moment while everyone was paying attention, grabbed the mic and flattered to announce this and said, the reason I didn't invite Thomas to my wedding is because I was worried he'd steal my now wife, just like he stole the first one.
I now pronounce you man and wife. Congratulations.
I said it playfully to not make it sound so tense, but most of the guests looked shocked and started mumbling that it went awkwardly quiet for a moment. Then we moved on, but I saw mom and dad walk out while looking at me grudgingly. Later they started lashing out about how I just exposed Thomas and caused him to be shunned by the family in the most hideous of ways. I told them that I already said I didn't want him there, yet they tried to push him on me repeatedly, saying, what are people going to say? So I told them the reason why he wasn't there in a playful way, but they, as in the guests, still got the message. Mom started yelling about how everyone will now look down on and shun Thomas. She called me pathetic and cruel for still punishing him and gradually ruining his life, despite him apologizing and trying to reconcile. In my opinion, some things are just unforgivable. We've been on horrible terms since then. Am I the asshole? My wife said at least now they're off my back about what people will say about not inviting him. So, who's the asshole there? The brother who didn't want to invite his older brother who horned his marriage.
Who was the honor man in his previous
Who
marriage?
was the honor man in previous marriage? Or the actual younger brother who frightened he might get horned by you?
He current right for the same brother.
Yeah. Who's the asshole there?
I think the asshole is the brother.
Which brother?
And the parents.
Which brother? Because
Thomas.
the older brother is the honor man, the younger brother is the one afraid.
The older one, Thomas. Thomas need to keep his orifices to himself. And the parents also need to realize that because Thomas overstepped his boundaries and went with his younger brother wife while they was in a relationship together to the point of marriage. Highest point you could take a relationship to. Thomas come in, hey Gil.
Hi, I'm Date Mike. Nice to meet me. How do you like your eggs in the morning?
Like that.
I think you older brother doing my favor.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That because the woman was willing to cheat.
Yes. He older brother doing my favor.
He older brother did do him a favor, but it's also a breach of trust.
What is a breach of trust?
Because is somebody that is close to you, somebody that is very close to you.
I understand.
Right, okay.
I understand. But yeah, the older brother doing my favor, like, if it is the wife then cheat on the older brother, should have cheat on somebody else? With somebody else and horn She wife, which is the younger brother.
The husband.
The husband.
Yeah.
Right, so
Right.
do him a favor, basically let people know that hey, this wife not to be trusted.
I understand.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Thomas is still an asshole. And the parents are still assholes.
Or the parents
Because you
also-
can't tell me this person before sleep with my significant other and Ali basically saying, well, you're going to invite him to the wedding still, right? He'll come to the wedding still because, you know, he's sorry and whatever. And we also concerned about the rest of the family. Go say because the rest of the family don't know since we tell you to keep it a secret.
Oh, so them studying shame in the family.
Exact.
Ah.
Oh, your ass.
Oh,
That.
studying shame.
One.
So then basically, if I was a younger brother, I supposed to be like, so he's a part of the reason why it is my first marriage done.
Yeah.
While he do me a favor, I still supposed to keep it a secret and not tell nobody, so nobody else could feel shame. As the only one who's supposed to feel bad.
Yeah.
Or look at how them mother confident.
Right.
Okay. Alright. I think the worst asshole is the family.
Yeah, the
mother.
parent, the mother and the father.
The mother and the father. Them is a set or they're slimy.
Yeah, because then
Listen, I ain't
afterwards you
Nah.
continue to come back to the younger brother and compound on the fact that
Yeah, give me looks and things.
they're giving him looks and then they calling him on the phone and being like, how is it you gonna do that? No, the whole family go shun Thomas, everything is about Thomas. Why Thomas couldn't keep his dick in his pants and the woman could have gone with somebody else outside the family?
Must be the firstborn. Because he's the older brother. So he must be have some
He has special pips.
special place. 'cause
Well,
he's the
he
firstborn.
and his mother and his father could stay on his side with the special pips. How your ass.
Listen, at the end of the day, do the younger brother a favor. It's better that that marriage end. It end because he found out how the wife does function.
Correct.
If the brother try to apologize, cool, but I wouldn't be upset with my brother like that because it's only so far you can be upset with your brother. You can't be. The only reason I could see the younger brother still being upset with the older brother Thomas is because he so love he past wife. And
Maybe
he's
he
so,
did.
That shit, she horny.
I am.
She doing my favor. So the only reason I could see them, the younger brother, feeling some type of way against his older brother is because he still love his wife or some shit like that. It's like, get over it, your woman horny. She don't love you in this thing called marriage. Well, I still be good with my brother. I won't be introducing women to my brother no more. And if it is I am to do that, it had to be a specific type of woman because now I have experience. Now it is I know how to conduct myself and not to pick that type of female. Simple. Well, for me. Maybe it's difficult for the younger brother. I don't know.
I don't really know like what it is the person, because he didn't go into
He didn't go into detail about
specific about his relationship with his older brother.
You don't need to.
Right, but he did say in the ending that he feel like some things are not forgivable. So if it is you, he can't forgive his older brother for what it is he did.
That's definitely forgivable. It's your brother. Your older brother. I sure you look up to your older brother. And your older brother. Right. And he fuck your wife. Get over it. How you could still love a woman? It had to come down to you love your wife. He passed wife. It had to come down to that. She horny, birds.
I don't
She
think
horny with your brother.
I don't think that it had to be that he's still attached to the previous wife.
Then he
I
is.
don't think so.
Then I would
I
think he
think-
jealous with you. He jealous of over you and my brother. Must be look better, able to swing his wife. Maybe his brother is have more swag than the younger brother. He like, is everything I take from us so even my wife?
Maybe it could be that.
Some shit so.
But I think it also has something to do with the fact that the parents also involved.
Well, yeah, them is asked to.
Right, your parents not only know what it is your brother did, but they told you to keep it a secret. You, the person that it happened to that he did this thing to, he slept with your wife. The parents didn't take his side in any kind of way to tell you, okay, we understand. He sleep with your wife, he break up your family, he got divorced.
Then again, I could kind of understand the parents are thinking about it more, you know. You don't want to let her outside, you know. Like if your older sister, who will keep vacant, right? Anonymous. If it is she was to horn, she man, you don't want people outside knowing that. Because people are the wedding is guests and extended family. You don't want other people knowing these things, right?
So I could do what? Tell she keep it secret?
They will tell you to keep it secret too. You know, but you wouldn't go and tell it because you love your sister.
Yeah.
Right, so
I wouldn't
you
do
can
that.
understand the parents. And you would understand if your parent or parents get upset at you for telling that personal family information over there.
I could understand that.
Right, so you understand the parents, right?
No.
Why not?
Because they're putting the needs of one child over the other.
Yeah, but it far past the needs of one child. It's about the family, no. It's about the family name. It's about
It is about the family, but note that they didn't say that they don't want people to find out because it would reflect bad on the family.
That's the whole point,
on
yeah.
their side of the family.
That's the whole point, yes.
No, what the parents specifically said is that people are going to shun Thomas. They didn't say the younger brother go and get shunned. They didn't say it would affect them as the parents.
Yes,
they specifically said Thomas.
That's
so
the point,
me,
yeah. He would obviously get more the shun than anybody else.
right, so if I am in the position of the person where this person slept with my wife before, they tell me keep it secret, okay, I keep it secret.
Cool.
But I don't want them no way. I set the boundary line with earlier. Me and earlier good. And I set the boundary line with earlier that I don't want this person to be at my wedding.
Okay.
Respect that.
Okay.
Despite what it is people might see.
Okay.
If it is the notice Thomas not at the wedding, you don't need to press the point to the fact where you will go behind my back, invite him to come.
Okay.
And then I had to find out and come and try to stop Ollie from inviting this person to my wedding. No.
He didn't have to go up on stage and say how your brother, he didn't want to invite your brother because X, Y, and Z. He didn't have to go that far, but I could understand where you're coming from when he experienced like that. He set a boundary and said, don't invite he. That's my brother, but do invite him.
Yeah.
You still do it behind my back, and he want to be vexed at me because it's my wedding.
Yeah.
Hold up. So I could understand that.
A boundary was set and
understand
they crossed it multiple times. They crossed it by asking him, by telling the brother by inviting the brother in the first place to come without the younger son knowing. So then the younger son had to go and like try to stop them, and then they crossed the boundary again when it is they come to the wedding and they was upset by what it is he say. If it is you so want to come up with a reason as to why Thomas not there, while they make up something, or you and the parents and the younger son come together and be like, well, this is the story we would like to spin because we don't want people to be looking at Thomas in this specific way. That would have been better than you just being like, so people go say, he not here, people going and talk. Let people talk. They could speculate.
You know that
whatever.
easier said than done.
Yes, it's easier said than done, but to circumvent that even happening, they could have just spoken to each other, had a proper conversation, and just was like, this is the story we'll go with if anybody asks why Thomas.
Yeah, but you shouldn't have to go through all them links, right? You shouldn't have to go through all them things. It's only about one man and his wife wedding. His new wife and the man who get his wedding written before. It's only about those. It's only about those who I said weddage.
Oh.
Anyway.
Like you're married, the two words?
Yeah. It's only about one man, the younger brother, and his new wife. So just let that happen. You see, all the extra things don't need to be necessary. Right? But I think the older brother did the younger brother a favor, regardless of how you feel about your older brother. You know where your wife stand now. It's better to not have them type of people in your life who own you like that over your family.
Yes.
Just your older brother or younger brother. Do them thing, and your family is not very nice for doing something behind the younger son back.
No.
It's the younger son and his wife's birthday. Don't be looking at me that way. You're supposed to be supporting me. Wedding. Wedding. You're supposed to be doing them thing at no time. Right? You're supposed to just have the day for your younger son and his wife on the wedding. And he's up.
I think around events like weddings, people tend to, especially
public opinion.
Not just public opinion, but everybody want to make it about themselves in some kind of way. So like the parents was making it about themselves and about the next brother instead of focusing on the younger brother that they get married again. How it is you as the parent can't understand that he might be feeling some type of way of having the younger brother, the older brother there, because the last time he ran off with the bride.
Listen, at the end of the day here, the younger brother should not be afraid. He should have confidence in his new wife.
Yes.
He should have confidence in his choice.
Yeah.
He should learn from his past mistakes of how he picked a specific woman. He should know who to introduce and who not to introduce anymore to his wife. And he should just ease up. He should know the type of parents he have. He should know from the jump. You can't just figure out how your parents act when it is your second wedding happening.
Yeah.
You're supposed to know how your parents is given from a long time. Right? And with that being said, at the same time, you're supposed to at the very least know how to handle this second time you getting married.
Yeah.
You're supposed to know how to handle it. You're fucking up. Right? Expecting people to just cater to you because you sad. Your wife horned you before and you have a second chance. So honestly, people supposed to be sympathy for you and let it work out good. But your brother want to come, your parents want your brother to come, you don't want your brother to come, all this shit. Right, so everybody seem like an asshole here, you know? Everybody seem like
the
an
person
asshole.
that posted, not so much for me personally. I don't think he's that much of an asshole. Yes,
Yeah, he's the least of it. He's the least of it.
of it.
If what it is he said posted to be true, he's the
Yeah.
least asshole.
Yes, the brother and the parents though is the bigger assholes in the situation there. I don't think he's the asshole in the situation.
Yeah.
They are. Especially about that part about him setting the boundary of I don't want him at my wedding and them inviting him secretly.
But anyway, let me know what you think. Leave a comment. Let me know who you think is the asshole. The younger brother who frightened. He marriage will get ruined for a second time by the older brother. You think the older brother is the asshole? You think the older brother is the ass for ruining his younger brother's marriage the first time round? Or you think the parents is the asshole for just being ridiculous and wanting the younger brother to ease up, the older brother to come even though you were in the first marriage? Whatever the case may be, let me know. We want to hear from you. Don't get you in trouble.
Not everybody like doubles.